Hello, first graders. Today our math lesson is going to be Chapter 4, Lesson 5. It's still OA6. It's going to be a different strategy to subtract. And the strategy that we're going to use today is called make a 10 to subtract. So we kind of did an addition one where we made a 10 to add. We're going to make a 10 to subtract. So when I look at the problem, 13 minus 7, I want to make this 13 into a 10. The best way I know is I just need to take away my 3 ones. So I'm going to start by looking at the number 7 and making it into two different numbers. So I have 3 here, and then I need to think what is 3 plus what is going to equal 7, and of course that is 4. So 3 plus 4 equals 7. So now what I do is I take my 3 and I take it away from my 13. So 13 minus my 3, and that's going to equal 10. So there I've made my 10 to subtract. Now it becomes much easier. I need to just take my 10 minus my 4, and I write my number sentence right there. So 10 minus my 4, and that's going to give me my answer of 6. So in a long roundabout way, 13 minus 7 is the same as 10 minus 4, and that is going to equal 6. So let's look at another example here. So when I do this, I want to make my 10. The best way to do that is by looking at my teen number and taking away the ones place. So 16, I know I need to take away 6. So the number 9, I want to make 9 into two numbers. So a 6, and then 6 plus 3 more is going to equal my 9. So now I take my 16 minus my 6, and I get 10, and now I have 10 minus my 3 for the rest of my 9. So 10 minus my 3 equals 7. So overall, 16 minus 9 equals 7. Okay, so I got two examples here, and I'm going to do the same. So I have 12. I want to take away 2 from that. So my first number is going to be a 2. So 2 plus what equals 7? Well, I can think of that, or I can think of 7 minus 2. 7, count back, 6, 5. So 2 plus 5 equals my 7. So now 12 minus 2, I put my 2 there. So I've used this 2. And so now 12 minus 2, there's my 10. I made my 10. Now I need to take my 10 and go 10 minus the last number from my 7, which is 5. So 10 minus 5 is going to equal 5. So 12 minus 7 equals 5. Our last one, again, I have 15 minus 6, so I want to take away 5. So 5, and then I need to make a 6. So 5 plus 1 more, I know that equals 6. Now I can make my 10. So 15 minus my 5. 15 minus 5 equals 10. There's my 10 I made. Now I go 10 minus my 1, and that's going to give me 9. So my overall answer, so 15 minus 6 is equal to 9. So our practice for today is going to be our problem solving. It's going to be page 309. And if you do not have your book, it'd be a good time to pause the video right here and be able to see the problems. But it's going to be page 309 in your book, the independent practice. And it's also going to be this next page, 310. And again, if you don't have the book at home, it'd be a good time for you to pause it and be able to write down those problems or use this to answer those. If you have any questions, guys, let us know.